Okay, now that I have 3 parts to my book assembled, before I will put them in the book, let me show you what I actually got done. Okay, this is the first part where where I was creating the hinge. Okay, that's how it looks, and I did a little thing in here, so maybe I need to add the lace to cover that. So I added the for the flips, I added those as a bingo cards, and I attached some embellishment which opens up. Originally the flap were facing each other, so one will flap this way, then another flap that way. When I was placing the embellishment, it was too much, so my next flap went that way. So, and I was thinking that's really good because it's like kind of continuation. So one and then another, and here is the touch stuff, and here is the stuff. I put it on a scotch, so we'll see. And here is another one. It's like a tag, and I wrap it in a plastic bag. Okay, and the bubbles already flying out. So much for thing. Okay, probably need to put like a scotch over. Hold on, let me take it out. And yeah, put the scotch tape over the loose things. And it's too short. Okay. Okay. That way everything is gonna stay intact. And the rest I kind of adhere it with the double-sided tape. Okay, that way I can be sure that everything is secure. So now I can put that stuff inside for traveling. So that's part number 1. Okay, the bottom part. Yeah, so that's good. Originally, in a template, they have just 2 parts in the cover. This is the second part from the original tutorial. So I added a couple flops and the buttons and stuff, and another embellishments. And here's that pocket, okay, for the stuff. So yeah, and the flop ends is like closes. That's how it looks. That's gonna be attachment for the next part. And the middle part, that's gonna be my lace, and I need to be sure it's all secured in here. Okay, so this part is gonna be attached to this part of the book, and I have adhesive in here and in here. So, and this is the this accordion fold, and I put some adhesive in the middle and created the cover. So do you remember I was telling you it's gonna be covered, so you can put like lace in here or whatever. So, and because of the hinges, now your book opens up. Okay. And here's the last page. And this page is gonna be attached to the first part that way. So and then I'm gonna be covering it with the paper like that, and that should be it. So hopefully I'll have good fit. Really hoping that I have a good fit. So there would be these 3 parts attached, and they're gonna look like this. One is gonna be on top of another and on top of another, so it's kind of like really big book. And I'm not sure about the cover. I probably should create like a box for it, because it's gonna have this all this stuff and blah blah blah. So that's in between of assembling all these 3 parts together. So stay tuned for the finished project. Okay, now that you saw how the idea came about and the process, putting it all together, it makes more sense, right? So I just added the decorative layers of lace to cover my messes in there. And when I put the books inside the case, they seem to be naked to the eye, so I was really glad when I decided to go around with the trim. And so this is the button, first page of the buttons. Let's put it this way. I don't know which way to display it, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try to record it as good as possible. Let me zoom in maybe a little bit, like this. Okay, so the first one I just tied with the seam binding from my store, those wooden pieces, and there's some chiffon butterflies, some teapots, and wooden butterflies in there. And because they're laying flat better that way, because I have the opening behind, so it actually goes into the book's case that way. So I'm kind of flipping that thing backwards, but for Bob, and she's gonna open so she can, start untying these things. And so I added some lace on the edge, but that's actually that first section, and added the lace on the sides and here because it was more soothing to the eye. And the second one is I guess I need to zoom out. The second one is the buttons, and I actually adhere them with the tacky tape. So if one needs, she's gonna need to peel them. So I know it might destroy the book, but that's what you have to do. Okay, let me then turn this way and see what I got on the other side. On another side, I put for some resin embellishments and bows and shabby rose and 2 assortment of shabby leaves, and you can use them as a dangle in a charm or just embellishment on your page. I mean, it's a card or whatever. Okay, on the second loop or cover, whichever, I used the paper from the button collection, and all of them, they were printed to a larger size, and at this I used the dress form. So here I added for her some ivory and white butterfly tiny appliques, and couple cherubs, and some resin hearts. Okay, so, and in the envelope, I put some appliques and the fabric. This vintage fabric. Well, it's not vintage, but the print is kind of Victorian. So, here's the teacup, teapot, heart. So you can find those appliques, and here sequins, butterflies, basket, flower basket, and so I still have those appliques in my store. So, and they slide in nicely right in there. Nova likes fabrics, so I added few. So then I added some lace and trims on that side, and let me put it this way, because that's how you open the book, right? Like this, and you fold in this and this, and then you open in that. Because the thickness of the book was really, thick, because it's the printed paper, then the folder paper, then another paper, then layers and layers. The adhesive would not hold it together because it's become thick and heavy, so I was forced to secure it with the brads, which I did. And in here I did the most diligent work on continue the image of the paper, so from here to the very back. So this is one piece of paper, and the rest is inserted nicely and neatly. And you saw how I did the binding on that book. So, and we're just gonna flip through. So you see, this binding helps you to actually open your book. And here's all the Venice laces that you can find in my store, and the trims, and the tags type of fabrics, ribbons and printed, and this beautiful lace like this. And this is the last page, and it's just really cute image in here. Okay, so, and we coming to the last part of that book, and I left the paper clips because I was trying to wrinkle the seam binding, and it was a success. And to wrinkle your seam binding, again, you can spritz it with the water and just put the paper clip on, or rubber band, and here it is. It's all it's all crinkled. Okay, so, and here again, it was really hard work to, create a correct, combination of the papers. So, and this is my favorite paper, as I said, but here you can see the larger image of it. Really, really love this paper. And here's this another unfold type of folder or book. And you see the book lays flat now. So and I use this bingo card, and here is one of those sparkly embellishment kits that Artie used to work with, and she created like crazy amount of projects with only this kit, and it's only $10, so it's really, really worth all the money. So you have a lot of blingage beads and flatbed pearls. So I placed it on that darker bingo card. Love it. And originally in the you saw that the folders overlapping face to face like this. But when I was starting to place the embellishment, the thickness still wasn't really laying flat, so I was forced to do one that way and secure another package of the pearlized hearts in here, larger hearts, and decorate this edge, and create it and put this pocket not that way, so it was supposed to open that way, but the opposite way, like it's displayed right now. So, and I again used one of the seam bindings that I carry in the store, and when it opens almost flat, and you can see the whole layer of the embellishments. And this is for the stick pins. This is the beads for the stick pins. This is actually the bead caps and assortment of the long stick pins that you can find in my store. Again, the edge of it here, flip pocket, I cover it with the laces. And here I added few things for her, and I removed the scotch tape and I adhere them as I did previously on the double-sided tacky tape. So another assortment of the resin leaves, which can be used as dangle charms and dangle hearts, crystal hearts, and some assortment of the bling. So that's in this pocket, and let's close that so it lays flat. And here is our secured embellishment tag, if you remember. So it's all safe in here. It's all adhered. So the perfume bottle, some flatback pearl hearts, some resin birds, and here they are already flying away, so I didn't secure it safely, and some birds. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's put it all back and try to close all this monstrous amount of embellishment. So tack the teapots and teacups in there, gently flip it over like this. Bar, here you're watching, you probably already opened it. So, and here is your stack of the books, book of embellishment. And we're gonna try gently to tuck it inside, and it's a job, so just bear with me. Yeah, and easier to drop in that way. Okay, and ta-da! Here is my design team package for a sweet Wa from Australia, and I'm really looking forward to see what she can create with these goodies, and I hope you like your design team package. I really put my heart into putting this stuff together, and I'm very thankful that you so kindly responded to be my guest designer. So looking forward to see your creations. For the rest of us, stay crafty and check out Natasha's Scrapbook Corner and Kitty's Scrap Post for the digital papers. I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Я всех своим светом затмевал. При одном взгляде на нее он свой рассудок потерял. Смотрел в глаза и говорил, как сильно он ее любил. Но наступала ночь, он без ответа уходил. Зачем ей все шелка, цветные облака? Зачем все это? Зачем? Зачем ей все шелка? Зачем все это? Зачем? Бриллианты в золоте дарил и комплиментами сорил. Она же все ждала, что ее сердце скажет да. Зачем она тогда о чувствах солгала? Зачем все это? Зачем? Зачем она тогда о чувствах солгала? Зачем все это? Зачем? Зачем все это? Зачем?
Кто скажет?
Зачем все это? Зачем?
Кто скажет? К чему эти бриллианты? Зачем золото? Она смотрит на него, но на сердце холодно. Он ждет уже который год, но нет. В ее взгляде он читает пустоту комет. Он смотрит, но не видит. Она не любит, но не хочет обидеть. Как лабиринт, в котором нет выхода. Секунда на вздох, вся жизнь на выдохе. Остается только падать вниз. Он на охоте, ее сердце главный приз. Как будто у него нет других причин, а у нее уже нет других мужчин. И в этот вечер он уйдет ни с чем. Он на свободе, но она как плен. Стук в груди, но он не чувствует пульса. Мысли о любви, но без единого чувства.
В глазах горят огни, но он не видит в них любви. Бриллианты и цветы ей вовсе не нужны. Ей не нужны его слова, от них лишь кругом голова. И каждый вечер не спеша она идет домой одна.
Зачем ей все шелка, цветные облака? Зачем все это? Зачем? Зачем ей все шелка, цветные облака? Зачем все это? Зачем? Быть вместе с ней его мечта, но в ее сердце пустота. Пусть время движется вперед, его надежда не умрет. Зачем? 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 Зачем ей все шелка, цветные облака? Зачем все это? Зачем? Зачем ей все шелка, цветные облака? Зачем все это? Зачем? Зачем ей все шелка, цветные облака? Зачем все это? Зачем?